Welcome to the Essential Training Program. I'm so excited to help walk you through section 1 of your training. It's time to dive in. So in section 1 here, we're going to talk about mentor calls, team calls, setting up loyalty rewards orders, how to enroll somebody, and accountability tracking. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you have your manual out in front of you. If you don't, go ahead and pause this and just grab that manual and a pen. You're going to want to take some notes. So welcome to the team and welcome to doTERRA. During this 4-part training, we will teach you the basics to hit the ground running, to feel confident talking to people about doTERRA and getting started with essential oils. We'll teach you step by step how to grow your business and reach the level of success you are striving for. Everything you need is right here. Today, we're going to go through the Essential Training webinar, section 1. After we finish section 1, you're going to reach out to the person that invited you to view this webinar and schedule section 2's training, learning the basics with them. And you'll go out and you'll implement those skills. After you implement those skills, you're going to come back to them and you're going to review your success, review your challenges, and then you're going to learn to support your customers in section 3. Again, once you learn those skills, you're going to go back out there and you're going to do them and you're going to practice them. You're going to come back, review your success, review your challenges, and then you'll learn how to share this business opportunity. Then the idea here is that once you finish section 4, you're going to begin to plug people back into section 1. So the webinar during section 1, like I said, we're going through that right now. We're going to explain how to go through this 4-part training. It's pretty exciting, and I can't wait for you to get started. So let's just dive right in. So the mentor call. What is a mentor call? Many times people are intimidated by getting started with mentor calls, and we totally understand that. Here's what we want you to think about when we talk about mentor calls. It's a designated 30-minute time slot for you to talk to your mentor. It's a time to set goals and create a plan. A time to ask questions that you may have. This time is about you, your goals, and needs. To keep our calls on track, we've set up a series of simple questions that you will answer prior to each call. You can either email them or text them each week to your mentor, so you have an outline for your call. You guys can figure out together what that means, how you're going to do that. So this helps us to use our time efficiently. During these calls, it's important to find a quiet space, be prepared, be logged into your back office on your computer. Try not to be driving. Try not to be, out and about. Try to be really focused so that you can get the most out of that time. So the things that we want to start with in this outline prior to the call, well, what were your biggest wins since your last call? What was your biggest challenge since the last call? What are your 3 highest priorities for that week? If you have anyone you've enrolled, do you need to move anybody? Do you need to talk about that? And are there any other questions you need to go over? So you're going to want to go back to your mentor. Your mentor is most likely the person that sent you to this training. And then you want to set that time. So when you set that time, that's going to be for every week or every other week or once a month, depending on how actively you're doing this business. So you're going to set up that day and time and be prepared to always be ready to talk and work with them. Team calls are different for every organization. You're going to want to talk to your mentor and find out, do you guys have a weekly call, a monthly call? Do you have Facebook pages? What is important, pertinent information that you need for your team? And you can just go ahead and write that down here so you won't lose it. So setting up your loyalty rewards order. This is our monthly order that we get on auto ship, and it's really simple to set up. You're going to go to doTERRA.com, and you'll need your doTERRA ID number and your password. So the person that enrolled you usually is giving you your password. If not, you can always follow the steps to set it up. Once you're logged in, click Create a New Loyalty Rewards Order right here. You'll be prompted to select an LRP order process date before you shop. Keep in mind that the orders process on or before the 15th of the month and have at least 125 point value per order qualify you for free products of the month. That product changes every month, but it's exciting to get new things and try new oils. The dates will be colored according to availability, and if they are after the 15th of the month, they'll be a little different. So you'll see there this yellow after the 15th, purple before. Don't worry, if the date you want is not available, you can choose a different date and click Review and Process Order Today. You'll see that option after your order's been set up. So for instance, if you want to ship on the 16th, you can always pick the 17th, log back in on the 16th, and process your order. Once you've chosen your dates, click Save Date and Shop, and then you can start to add things to your loyalty rewards order. Just go ahead, shop, add them in, and as you add them in, you can go back and review them. You want to make sure that you're clicking this is for personal consumption. You're also going to check your shipping, make sure you have the shipping you want. I usually choose economy 2 to 5 day. And then we're going to review and process today by clicking here. If you have everything in your cart that you want, you're going to review and process today, or you're going to save and process on the date that you have it saved for. So important things to remember: orders processed on or before the 15th of the month and have at least 125 PV qualify for the product of the month. You get that for free each month, and it changes every month. Super exciting. In order to qualify for doTERRA's full compensation plan, you must place a 100 PV order or more each month, as well as always keeping your LRP template set at 100 PV or higher. If you have any questions about that, please reach out to the person that invited you here. They can explain that better. So we're here because we want to learn how to do the business, right? So here's a step-by-step directions on how you're going to enroll new team members. So you're going to go sign in at doTERRA.com. You're going to click Enroll New Members in that drop-down menu under your name. You'll first start by selecting country and language, and then you'll select the account type and enter the member ID for the referral information. So they can click Wholesale Customer or Wellness Advocate. Both have the exact same benefits. Wellness Advocates just have the ability to sign people up and earn an income. Wholesale customers can just access their loyalty rewards orders, standard orders, as well as get a 25% discount. So this is where you're going to put your ID number in. Put your ID number in. Always verify, because there's many times that we just type a number wrong. We don't want to enroll our people to somebody else by accident. It just causes a headache. So enter the customer's information in the About You section. It's very self-explanatory. And then you're going to choose how do you prefer to get started. So either you'll select a doTERRA wholesale membership for $35 or with reduced price starter kit. So you can choose which way you want to get started. Here are some of your options for enrollment. You can click that Family Essentials, Aroma Touch Diffused, Emotional Aromatherapy. Just add that to your cart. Once you add the kit to your cart, you can view cart to continue and check or continue shopping to add other items. So maybe they wanted the home essentials and they also want coconut oil. This is a great time to go ahead and add that. Next, you'll review your order, and you can also add items, like I said, by using that quick add or typing the name, or even changing the starter kit. You'll proceed to checkout, select your shipping options, and continue. And great job, you have a new enrollment. The customer will receive an email with their member ID number, and you have the option to set up their monthly loyalty rewards program for the following month by clicking Yes down here. Or you can click Not Now and do that with them at their membership overview meeting. So the next thing I want to show you is the accountability tracker. That's something you might not have seen before. But it's an important tool in building your doTERRA business. Just like any job, we need to hold ourselves accountable to be able to track where we are in our business. We need to know what is working and what is not working. You'll see on the next page the accountability tracker, where we set goals for each week and we track our progress to see how we are doing. Your goal isn't to get the highest total possible. Your goal is to match your expectations. So for instance, if you say you'd like to make 5 new contacts, that is how many you should strive to have by the end of the week. Each person's goal will be different, and that is okay. It helps to block off your calendar at the beginning of the week. Start by blocking off absolute musts: doctor's appointments, picking up the kids, karate practice, etc. Then self-care, yoga, Pilates, walking, etc. Then you block off time you can fit in your doTERRA business. Once you have those times blocked off, you'll be able to write them down in the top right corner. These are some of the areas you'll be working on. So I'll show you the form in a second, but personal empowerment, this means taking care of yourself. A long bath, meditating, yoga, running, whatever really fills your cup up. Personal development is about reading or listening to books on audio that will help you grow as a person and grow in this business. We have a recommendation list here of some of our favorite books, some of our favorite podcasts. Highly recommend Emerge Sales Training Podcast by Tasha Smith. She has incredible information, and she's the motivation behind a lot of the content in this manual. Company education. This is a great thing to spend a little bit of time each week on learning a little bit more about doTERRA and the oils and the company as a whole. So here's some great resources for you. And then journaling is super important. It can be done in the morning, evening, or both. You can take 5 minutes to just brain dump everything that's on your mind. Don't worry, it's a safe place. No one, including you, is ever going to go back and read it. It's a great way to end your journaling is by writing 2 or more sentences on what you're grateful for. Did you know it's scientifically proven to make you a happier, more fulfilled person to express your gratitude? So this is where you're going to be tracking all of that. This is that form where you're going to set your goals of how many referrals, follow-ups, contacts, and appointments you want. You're going to block out your schedule here. And then each day you're just going to kind of mark the number of what you did for each thing so you can keep track of it. So this is a great way when you kind of get to meeting with your mentor on your mentor calls and you're like, I'm just not moving forward. Well, if you're spending 80% of your time here and only 20% down here, you're probably not making a lot of money because you're not spending money on profit earning activities. You're spending them on some other things. We want to be very disciplined in what we do here with our personal development, our company education, but this is where we make our money. So this is where you need to spend the majority of your time. So that is the end of section 1. And now what you're going to do is you are going to call up the person that sent you this manual, and you're going to say, hey, I want to schedule section 2. I want to learn more. I am excited to get started. And you're going to set up section 2. And you're going to dive in and start to learn more about this business. So congratulations on getting started with such an amazing company and such an amazing business. And best of luck to you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Essential Training Program.